The recent clash between Terence Crawford and Israil Madrimov was nothing short of a boxing spectacle, showcasing the grit and determination of both fighters. The bout, held for the WEA super welterweight title, saw Crawford emerge victorious via unanimous decision, but the fight was far from straightforward. From the opening bell, it was clear that Madrimov was not going to be an easy opponent. He brought an unexpected level of skill and tenacity, pushing Crawford to the limits. The judges ultimately scored the fight 116 to 112, 115 to 113, twice, in favor of Crawford. While the scorecards favored Crawford, the fight was competitive, and many felt that Madrimov deserved a closer look. Madrimov's promoter, Eddie Hearn, expressed his disappointment with the judge's decision, suggesting that his fighter's performance warranted greater recognition. The post-fight sentiment was that despite the loss, Madrimov's resilience and skill were evident, raising his stock within the boxing community. Crawford's victory highlighted his tactical prowess and adaptability. Known for his exceptional use of the jab, he consistently applied pressure throughout the fight. His ability to stay active and effective in the later rounds was crucial, as he landed powerful body shots and well-placed uppercuts that effectively neutralized Madrimov's momentum. Crawford's performance wasn't without its challenges, however. Madrimov, known for his speed and movement, made it difficult for Crawford to find his rhythm at times. His straight right hand was particularly effective in the early and middle rounds, adding another layer of complexity to Crawford's strategy. Despite the judges siding with Crawford, Madrimov's punches and strength created significant challenges for him. As the rounds progressed, it became clear that Crawford had to dig deep to maintain control of the fight. As the match wore on, Madrimov began to show signs of fatigue, which likely affected his output in the later rounds. His high work rate in the early rounds took a toll, making it increasingly difficult for him to maintain his earlier pace. This fatigue came at a critical juncture in the fight, as Crawford capitalized on Madrimov's slowing activity level, landing more effective punches during those championship rounds. While some critics suggested that Madrimov's reduced activity impacted the judges' perception of the fight, it was clear that his earlier work had set a strong foundation. His constant movement and tactical adjustments showcased his boxing acumen and stamina, even if the final score didn't reflect it. The aftermath of the fight saw significant debate within the boxing community regarding the judge's decision. Longtime boxing journalist Dan Rafael commented on Madrimov's lower activity level, speculating on how it might affect Crawford's potential future matchups, particularly against a powerhouse like Canelo Alvarez. Rafael's concerns about Crawford facing Canelo at 168 lbs are valid, especially considering the physical toll Madrimov's punches had on Crawford. It's reasonable to ponder how Crawford would withstand the power of a fighter like Canelo, who is known for his knockout ability. Madrimov's performance indeed silenced many of his critics. Despite being a relatively inexperienced professional with just 11 fights under his belt, he displayed remarkable skill and resilience against a seasoned champion. This bout reaffirmed the notion that he could compete at the highest level and still make an impact within the division. Hey everyone! If you're a fan of boxing and want to stay updated with all the latest news, analysis, and behind-the-scenes action, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. We bring you exclusive interviews, fight breakdowns, and in-depth coverage of all the big matches and rivalries in the boxing world. By subscribing, you'll never miss an update, and will be the first to know about upcoming content. Plus, your support helps us create even more high-quality videos. So hit that like button, subscribe, and join our community of passionate boxing fans today. Let's keep the conversation going and celebrate the sport we love. Throughout the fight, both Crawford and Madrimov showcased their technical abilities, but the dynamics shifted in the championship rounds. Crawford's capacity to adapt and land effective counterpunches proved pivotal. While Madrimov had moments of brilliance, particularly with his speed and accuracy. Crawford's experience shone through as he capitalized on those fleeting opportunities. Madrimov's tactics included constant movement and feinting, which made it difficult for Crawford to set his feet and launch his own attacks. However, as the fight progressed, it became increasingly evident that while Madrimov was landing significant shots, Crawford was winning crucial rounds, thanks in part to his ability to respond to Madrimov's attacks with his own counterpunching. Despite Crawford securing the victory, the fight's close nature led to mixed opinions on his performance. Many felt that while Crawford did indeed win, he did not dominate the match as one might expect from a fighter of his caliber. This was highlighted by the commentary from Sean Porter, who appeared to misinterpret some of the action in the ring, adding fuel to the ongoing debates about the fight. Looking ahead, Crawford's victory solidified his status as a four-division champion, but it raised questions about his next steps. There's speculation about a potential rematch with Errol Spence or another challenge at 154 Ulbs. However, the lingering question remains: is Crawford ready to step up against Canelo Alvarez, a fighter with a track record of delivering powerful shots and high-pressure performances? The fight against Madrimov has undoubtedly left Crawford with plenty to think about. While he emerged victorious, the challenges posed by Madrimov serve as a reminder that he may face even tougher opponents in the future. Canelo, in particular, looms large as a formidable opponent, and fans will be eager to see if Crawford can rise to the occasion. The matchup between Terence Crawford and Israil Madrimov was a tactical masterclass, showcasing the best of both fighters. While Crawford emerged with another title and a hard-fought victory, Madrimov's performance demonstrated his potential to be a significant player in the division. As discussions continue about the fight and the future of both boxers, it's clear that the sport is richer for having witnessed such a compelling battle. Both fighters left the ring with their heads held high, knowing they had put on a show for the ages. The debates surrounding the decision and their respective performances will continue, but one thing is certain: the boxing world will be watching closely as both Crawford and Madrimov navigate their careers in the coming months.